Welcome to the It's Always Something podcast. It's me, Made. I'm a 10th grader at Oceana High School. Second year doing BTC. Today I have my two new co-hosts. We have Alvin and Max. Could you like to introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, my name is Alvin Eka. I am a sophomore at Oceana and it's my first year with BTC. Next I'll pass it to Mike. Or
Max.
It's okay.
Max.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Hello, I am Maxim Martinez. I am a junior. I am a player from the Oceana tennis team. It's also my first year being here in BTC, and I'm welcome to be here.
We're happy to have you, Max.
Yeah, super
Thank you.
happy to have you.
And not just that, we have our very own guest here. She's the leader of the BTC crew, Mary Beer.
Hey.
Wait
Hi,
a minute. I have a question. What are those? They look like crystals.
They are crystals. You know, sometimes we need to have things with us to make us feel more comfortable. And for me, it's my crystals. But this one's big and it would hurt if I threw it at you. So I won't.
Oh. I hope you don't.
No, I won't. All right.
So,
here we are.
Here we are. You know, we're back at it. It's another year. We lost Chris and Rick, unfortunately. R.I.P. We'll edit that in. So this year we're going to be posting a podcast every month. Hopefully we should be able to get that done. We will be posting on our social media accounts, BTC Youth Co on Instagram. Find us everywhere. And let's just like talk to this great person, Mary. Like we got her here. We're gonna just see like what she has to say. So Mary, what is BTC? How did it come to be?
Before I answer that question, I just want to give a big shout out to Pacific Coast Television,
Pacific
to
Coast
Jason
Television.
Francisco and Martin and Naya and everybody down here, all the interns at PCT. You know, they do really hard work and really good work for our community. And so it's always important that we thank our folks, right?
100%.
Yeah. So BTC started a very long time ago in 2005 after an alcohol-related accident took the lives of two teenagers in our community. One of them was my nephew, Jonathan. And we started doing work in the community with a whole bunch of people in the community just to make sure that there weren't any more alcohol-related accidents like that one. You know, it really was born out of grief.
Yeah.
And it's become so much more. And BTC specifically is the youth leadership component of the work that we do. And I have had the honor to work with hundreds and hundreds of young people over the past 20 years.
Yeah.
And it's always awesome. And that's why I'm so excited to be here with you guys today.
Yeah, and we're so excited to have you, Mary.
Thank you.
Truly, to hear your story, you always spread it out as much as you can to show the awareness of what has happened. And it does impact a lot of us. And I feel like it's impacted me personally on a different level. And yeah, it's just great to hear from you and to see how it's done so much for you.
It has. It changed my life. And if I can change the life of one person, then I'm doing the work.
Yeah.
And you guys have the opportunity to spread the message to so many people, right? That's the whole point of Be the Change Youth Coalition, is to get messages out into the community, 100%. Right?
How many in this profession that you decided to join, how many stories have you heard that have been similar or maybe even worse than what you've dealt through?
Well, I think over the years the substances have changed, right? So when I first started doing the work, a lot of kids were drinking, and they were drinking a lot. They call it binge drinking, which is drinking 5 or more drinks in an hour. I mean, these kids were drinking to get messed up. But over the years, there's kind of ebb and flows with what kids are using, and unfortunately now, with fentanyl and on the opioid epidemic, things are really dangerous out there, and people can't just, try things because they're curious, because things are being laced with fentanyl. So things are super dangerous, and I think that's mostly how things have changed.
Yeah, that's right. And that's kind of why we're here, right? You don't want that to be happening. We don't want people to be trying different drugs and drinking so oftenly, because we want them to be safe, and we care for them, and that's the message that we want to get through and get past to people, because that's what we're here for at BTC.
I know you have lists of questions. What do you got for me?
Yeah, what we got?
What do you got?
So Mary, what are your goals for this year, and what are you looking forward to?
Okay, those are nice questions. I think like my personal goals are to show up for all of you and to like facilitate your process, because this really is a youth leadership program. It's youth led, right? And so it really isn't my goals. It's for me to facilitate your goals, and that's what I really like the most. And honestly, I look forward to BTC every Wednesday. And Wednesday's like my favorite day. I really like being in the hallway when y'all come down and I get to like greet you. That's like the funnest part for me. It's just seeing you and then feeding you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of good food.
Mary takes very good care of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you said like it should be more. It's a student-led thing, so
It is.
I'd say we should speak a little bit about what like our personal goals.
I love
this
that.
is. So I mean, what I came to BTC for was realistically my sister told me to join. She said I get my community service hours done. That's the truth, but it became more than that. It was more of a community that I could depend on when I needed to, and it showed me the other side of the book in a way, because I was always around a lot of people who were into those type of substances, and just to be on like the other end of it, it kind of shows you like how much it can bring you together in a way. Like when I began to speak to Mary, it opened my mind, it opened my eyes, it showed me like not everything like has to be like the way it is when it's bad. Like when it's bad, it doesn't have to stay that way. If you
And it's not always a judgment call, right? Because you and I have had conversations on a different outside of BTC, right? And so we don't want to judge kids for things that are going on in their lives.
100%.
What we want to do is support them, right? And that's really what I'm here to do. And it starts with you. So I'm supporting you first, right?
I mean, I've felt supported throughout the whole
That's
experience.
Good.
Well, what goals do you guys have here?
Well, I want to be like a pretty good part here. And maybe inside school, I want to try and be a really good tennis player. Since I said from around the beginning, I'm trying to get better and helping our team out for this year.
I love that.
That's good.
And
cool.
just to say, the great thing about Pacifica is that we have people who have generations that are living here. So I've been here forever, right? And so I know Max's mom because me and Max's mom played basketball together in high school.
You play basketball? I never even knew you played basketball.
I coached too.
You coached?
Wow.
Hey, look at Mary,
Coach
guys.
Mary.
Fuck that.
They were like a duo back then.
Oh man, she was
Cool.
shooting 3-pointers from the outside. I don't even know.
I love to hear that.
So I
Mary.
love that piece of it because I get to know Max now.
Yeah.
And I get to know you now, and I knew all your sisters.
Yeah,
I
all
go to the
my-
weddings,
all my
right? I
siblings.
know your cousin. Like, I get to have that kind of experience, and it's really fun.
It's a deeper connection.
Yeah, super fun.
You get a deeper connection. And what about you, Alvin? You got what's the goal looking
My
like?
goals for this year, just to rest up, heal my knees, hopefully be back for soccer season. And yeah, just spread the word about BTC. I feel like it's important to just like let people like be educated and just like know what like they're getting into and just like help spread the word. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love that. It's so important. And eventually, we're going to have the summit, right? And so maybe we should talk just a tiny bit about what BTC is.
Yeah.
Like, how is it, like, what are the groups?
Yeah, what are the groups? What do we actually do?
Yeah.
For sure, yeah. In BTC, where we come and meet every Wednesday, usually. And once we meet, we do still have like 4 groups. It's just more put in together because of just like district rules and stuff. It's a whole bunch of BS, guys.
I don't know what you're talking about right there, but that's cool.
No, yeah, it's cool. But now listen. So yeah, the group they get smaller a little bit, but it's nothing crazy. We're still very strong, very like going, and the podcast and social media group has decided to come together.
Yes, and here we are.
Right?
Yeah. And we have a research group.
And we have a research group
Yes.
and a summit group.
And a summit group. And so the summit group is the group that plans our annual youth summit that we're going to be spreading the message and helping young people learn from other young people. Because you guys are going to be leading workshops and there's going to be a live podcast there that day. It's super fun.
Yeah.
And so we really do have the summit to showcase all of your work that you do across the year.
Yeah, it's great. Multiple people, fun. You get to watch me and them talk all day.
All day.
All
We're
day.
not gonna
All day
let him talk anymore.
Yeah, my bad, guys, my bad. All right, wait, Mary, we have so many more questions for you.
Okay,
What are we doing?
What do you got?
Ooh, let me start.
Okay, great.
I got a few questions. All right, so how did the last year go? What went well, and what's one thing we could change?
Oh my gosh, that's a really great question. Last year was crazy. We had a very, very large group. So we had 55 kids last year.
Wow.
And almost the whole basketball team. And so that was hard, to say the least. Yeah. We love them, and and we had them, usually kids stay with us for the whole time, right? From the time they're freshmen till they're seniors. And so we were able to have that experience with the whole basketball team and a whole bunch of other kids last year. I think there were too many kids, and so we pared it down a little bit this year. So now we have 3 groups of 12. And I think we learned from having too many kids that it's probably better to have a little less, and to make sure that we tighten up the work that we're doing so that everybody feels effective and supported. Does that make sense? So I think that was one thing that we learned about that we could do differently. And also this year we're bringing in alumni, BTC alumni, to be our interns. And so we have our interns, Carter and Antonio. And Antonio and Carter, they just graduated last year, and both of them were in BTC before. And so that's one of the new things that we're doing, is we're giving opportunities to our alumni to actually come in and be paid interns from the Daly City Youth Health Center and learn how to facilitate, which is very hard. Very hard. So trust me, when you see Carter and Antonio, like, talk them up, because it is not an easy thing to do.
They've been working.
Yeah, well, it's hard because they're so close to your age.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, yeah.
That it's hard for them to like separate themselves, like, what is my role here? Yeah. And so they're learning and they're getting training. And so I love that piece of it. I think it's really important.
Yeah, it's that level of like going up, like past to being a student in that program.
That's right. Yes.
My cousins and my older siblings, they were kind of like that. They graduated and they got into the program as alumni as well.
Yeah, and now Shama, she's teaching at Westmore, right?
Yeah, she's at Westmore.
Ethnic Studies at Westmore. So, you know.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of good things that comes out of it.
We raise leaders here.
Yeah, that's kind of what they do.
Yeah, great question. Thank you, Max. I appreciate it.
Now, I believe you still have some questions. Am I right?
Yeah, we do have some more questions. How has BTC evolved throughout the years, and what has changed this year specifically?
Okay. Well, when BTC started, it was me only, and like maybe 7 or 8 kids. And so I had it was only me, so I had very small groups.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. She did like 6, 7. 6, 7 guys. That's what they do.
Okay.
My bad. Let's forget about that. But you had 7 kids when you first started, so you had practically nobody. I'm not gonna lie. That's
well, we had a coalition of adults.
Oh, it was adults.
So there's all these adults doing a lot of work, and then we brought in youth, and now for me it's mostly youth.
Now
so that's how things have changed.
Yeah. So if you think about
I
it.
don't want to answer that question again.
Yeah. Okay. My bad.
What else you got? Kidding.
What?
No, you're good. You're good.
No,
you're
because
good.
Max asked it one time, and then you did.
Did he ask me?
Kinda same question, yeah.
Nah, just our questions are a little bit too similar.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay, guys.
Okay.
First podcast of the year.
That's right.
But I think Alvin has some more over there.
Yes. This is similar to a question that was already asked, but what are you looking forward to this year in BTC, and is there anything specific?
Yes, I am looking forward to the summit.
Yes,
The summit.
That's a big one.
Yeah, and I think we're leveling up this year, and so we're going to find a different place to have the summit. We're going to be focusing on a different,
We're changing the location.
Changing the location,
Yeah.
changing the target audience, and really doing a different kind of summit. So that's what I'm looking forward to, is to see how all of you kind of step things up from what we've done in the past. Not that what we did was great, and we've learned and evolved every year, and so that's going to be really fun.
What
Yeah.
sorry. What would you say the target audience is?
I think that's going to be up to you. So we tried to make the target audience middle school, and we invited middle schoolers, and we had the event at IBL, but really middle schoolers didn't show up. Not very many of them, right? A lot of adults showed up. So I think, and we'll have to ask Iman and her group, but I think the target audience will be high school this year.
Okay.
So it'll be high schoolers coming in and learning from you all.
That's cool. Like led by youths for youths.
Exactly.
That's a good.
Yeah, led by
that's a
youths
good
for
one.
Yeah, there's some really cool summits out there, you know, like they have environmental summits, and there's all different things, different examples for us to use, so.
I mean,
Yeah.
I really, the high school, I actually never knew that we were only going for middle schoolers. I thought it was, I thought it was high schoolers last year as well.
See, we're
See,
so
yeah.
disconnected, so it's good to
No,
know.
it's good to know because I would like high schoolers because we're the ones leading this on. Like last year we were getting high schoolers like that wanted to like talk or learn about this as well. Like,
Yeah, they
like
came in.
It wasn't very like narrow-minded for middle schoolers or anything like that because there's like as she said, adults were coming to the summit.
Yeah, and
it's
younger
just-
people too.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a very wide audience for us, and it's a message we're trying to get
So
through.
we're hoping to really target your peers
Yeah.
and have you also inviting your peers, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a big thing was putting also like getting the word out, like advertising. Maybe because like a lot of people didn't really know about it. Because I remember seeing a poster one day in the library, and that's how like I first heard about it. But I was planning on going, but ended up being busy that weekend, so I wasn't able to go. But I think we should like advertise it more, and we have our whole social media thing going, so that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What made you join BTC, Alvin? Well, this year.
Community service hours, I guess. Like I wasn't really like I didn't know what it was about. Then I heard from Made, and he was like, "Alvin, you should join my committee. We're the best." And I'm like, you know what? Let's give it a try.
Yep.
So that's how I joined.
I love that. Yeah,
Glad to
that's
hear that.
great. You know, some people say it's the food.
Oh no, it's definitely not the
Whatever,
food. No,
whatever,
definitely not the food.
whatever brings
Never.
people back, though, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's a good question.
We got some more.
Well, yeah, we have more time
I
too.
think I
That's-
still got one up
got
in
one
my
more?
noggin.
Oh, great!
Yeah,
I
you
like
got
your
one
I
up
like
there?
your noggin.
All right. One more question I have for my to you is how did you come up with the different groups in BTC?
Oh wow, that's a great question too. You know, I think we've always done some kind of youth-led research, and in the past, our youth-led research has led to policy change in the community, and so. Based on data that our young people collect, and then they go and they talk to city councils and school boards. So I always wanted to keep that part in BTC because I think it's super important. And then one of our grants said we had to do this event, and so that's how the summit kind of came into it. Is because our program is all grant funded. I write the grants, and we just like. Actually, we have a team now. I never had a grant writing team, but anyway, that's a whole nother story.
So it's easier now.
But then the social media piece actually was, you know, Robbie who was helping with that. So Robbie Bancroft helped us in the beginning. We started doing the podcast during lockdown.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and so if you see our very, very first podcast, it was on Zoom, and we were all like you could see like Donia's head,
Donia,
yeah, I could just see like the top of her head in the screen, but we did as much as we could, and during that time, really important things happened. Like we actually recorded a podcast the day of remember when the sky turned orange?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that
So
was crazy.
we were recording when the sky turned orange.
Yeah,
So we
turned-
were talking about that. We were recording on January 6th when we watched the insurrection. So the information that we shared with each other during that time was super helpful. And not only did it help us stay together as a group, it helped us get through COVID.
Yeah.
And then it helped shape our groups for BTC because then we had we need to keep doing that, right?
Yeah.
And that's how the It's Always Something came about because everything was happening. It's always
At the same
something.
time, yeah, it's
yes.
always something happening.
Yeah, and we were talking about Palestine, like all these things we talked about during that lockdown period of our life. And here we are, and now we have an opportunity to talk about other things, right? We have an opportunity to talk about things that matter to you guys.
Yeah, to our youth.
And so what does matter to you?
I mean,
Like what are issues that are important to you?
I mean, what's some issues that are important to us in our youth?
For you, yeah.
For me and in my youth, or for our youth, I'm saying in my youth. For our youth, a lot of trouble I feel like is just, you know, it's the thing, like alcohol and drugs. That's what we're talking about.
And mental health, yeah.
And mental health. Oh, mental health. Oh my God, I should have said, yeah, mental health on a different level. Because if you will be so surprised to see how many people just like need to talk to somebody about what's happening. And you'll be surprised if you have probably 99% of people like have like a big problem happening in their life and you just don't know.
Yeah.
And like you could all say the same thing, like everyone has like a big problem happening and like nobody could ever like, you know, like how do you say, be right in a way, because there's just like it's very common. It really is. I don't know how to explain it. It's very common for somebody to be going through something, and it's like hard because there's so many people that are looking for help.
Yeah.
And when you're looking for help, it's just hard.
I also think there's like a stigma around asking for help,
It
right?
does.
And so the more that we talk about mental wellness, right, and how we can stay well, and how we can also address the things that don't feel good, then we can make it a normal thing to talk about, a normal thing to ask for help, right? Like I've needed a lot of help, trust me. You know, I went through my own recovery from alcohol and drugs, and that was a really big deal for my life, and I could not have done it without help, but it was very, very hard to ask for it.
Yeah.
Very, very hard. So we want to make sure that young people feel comfortable asking for help.
I mean, I feel like a lot of people should know, but what makes it hard to ask for help? Is it the
Shame.
It's shame and
This is
guilt.
shame.
Yeah.
This is shame. No doubt about it. I was so ashamed of myself. And no reason to be, because now I'm able to like share with other people. I mean, like, you can go from being an
Yeah.
alcoholic and a drug addict to the mayor of my city,
Yes.
right? And so like recovery is possible. Okay, so that's what matters to me. But what matters to you? Like, what are some issues that matter to you right now?
I don't know. That's a tough question.
I mean, there's a lot of things.
There is a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a lot happening in the world right now.
Yeah.
Um,
How do those things affect you?
I would have to agree with you guys on mental health. I think that's important, and it's not like talked about a lot. Also, there's like all the crisis going on in the world, like, you know, the whole like Palestinian war. Then there's the whole thing with Sudan and just
Yes.
yeah, and just like all those like people in trouble and like no one to help them. I think that's like important that we're able to like spread the word and like keep people like on the outside updated about what's going on.
Yeah.
And that's huge,
Yeah.
right? Those are things that have a lot of effect on your mental health, right? You see all these things happening in the world. Oh,
Yeah,
what are
those-
things that you care about, Max?
Well, I mean, I didn't really have that much experience with a lot of negativity.
Good.
But the thing is, I mean, in the society that we're living in, there is a lot of like situations going on, like politics, and even the elections happening very soon.
Yeah.
It's just seeing how much has been happening. Like one of the biggest things, like Prop 50.
Oh yeah.
I keep hearing about it, and then I wanted to see it, how it works, and I was very interested in seeing how it's happening soon.
I love
I could
that.
probably see the boost of society happening very soon.
Yes. Wow, great answer to that question. I knew once Max started opening his
I'm
mouth,
telling you.
everything was going to come out.
Max is a great speaker.
Y'all are doing a
Yeah.
great job. I just
Yeah.
want you to know.
Guys, this is really like,
We have a few more minutes left, but you've hung in there this whole time. So
It's
you're
great.
super proud of yourselves.
Yeah.
Like, how are you feeling now compared to how you were when we sat down?
I'm like a lot less nervous, a lot less scared. Like now that I've like seen how everything goes, I think it went pretty smoothly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you?
I mean, I'm ecstatic. I'm
He's
ecstatic.
ecstatic.
I'm ecstatic, guys. I chose the craziest word out of the dictionary.
That,
My bad.
like lightning,
I'm electric. I'm electric.
you're fast.
Yeah. Nah, but actually, though, I'm just happy. I'm just saying random words because it's great.
How about you, Max? Were you nervous before when you sat down?
Yeah, I usually, like, all in my life, I usually just stay nervous and then I just try and, like, let everything out and then boom, done.
Yeah. You feel the same thing about today?
Yeah.
Boom, done. I love that.
I'm happy you got it. You did great, Max.
And also, you know, you made Chris and Rick proud.
I hope I do.
And Robbie Bancroft.
Robbie
you're
Bancroft.
Watching,
Shout out to them.
This is for you. Look at what
y'all,
you've done.
y'all don't know about Robbie Bancroft. That's my guy. I love Robbie.
You created this. Anyway, yeah, we couldn't have done any of this if Robbie hadn't come along.
and
So love you, pal.
All the love in the world for him. And it's just hard, guys, you know? It's hard to put up a program like this from nothing like Mary's done and make it all the way to here with all these youth and putting in the work every day like Mary does.
Okay, wait.
My bad. I'm hyping up Mary, guys. My bad.
So maybe we should talk just a tiny bit because we have one more minute. So
Yeah.
what happens next now? What do we do
So, what do we do next?
Oh, so quiet.
Well, thank you. We're really happy to have you, Mary. It was a great podcast. You know, you were a great guest.
Thank you.
You really like lightened up our mood. I think like
Yes.
we were really like, you know, we're going through it, we're understanding. I think you gave a lot of information today for the audience to really like think about and, you know, get. And we're just happy to have you, and I'm happy to have you. I bet they want to say a lot about how glad they are to have you too.
Yes, Mary,
And
I appreciate you so much. I think this was an amazing chat. It was an amazing talk. Yeah, I can't wait till next time.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Look at and Max. He just wants to say goodbye.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Max
Guys,
ready.
go
Look.
outside. Look.
Hold on,
Goodbye.
guys. Wait, can you read that? Can you read that?
Can you
Hold
read
on.
that?
Okay, see you all next time.
See you guys on next
It's
time.
right there.
Thank you guys for coming to the podcast. Yeah! I'm messing with y'all.
Look at
Thank you.
see. Oh my gosh, we did so good.
It's there.
We did so
Look,
good. You should be
we're right
proud of
here.
yourself.
Mary. Max. Hey. That's tough. That's actually that ending was tough. The ending was tough. Like that was. Hold on, guys.